Greetings and welcome back. Your local hamster here today is going to show you a little about case training. Well, and over energy. It's basically just like a level selector on different difficulties. If you won it on hard, and then you can basically play all the levels on hard that you've already played, as well as you can check your rankings. As you'll be seeing, we'll be flipping around here, but the only thing I really have to show off is the over energy settings, but as you can see, we have the weapon levels. The weapon levels will be leveling up as we go along. I think it's based on how many shots you fire, and different weapons level up at different speeds as different weapons have different amounts of ammunition. Like the sniper and the grenade launcher has almost no ammo, very powerful weapons, and will level up fast to make up for it. And if you haven't noticed by now, there is a view mode of each costume. That will be in a bonus video. But for now, we're going to check out over energy settings. I expected, as I explained in the previous video, that this would take well, I was afraid it would take a long time, but let's take a look. It's a DNA helix. And I was surprised to see that I have all of the DNA boards unlocked, which you unlock as you win the game enough times and on different difficulties. You can format it, basically resetting the board, but I'm not going to do that. And you use equip to equip whichever one you want, but we're just going to stick to the one we got. Let's check out the list of things. Well, boost fire is good, energy defense is only good at lower difficulties, and healing is dreadful as it only has a chance of activating. And it's not very good health regeneration that you get out of it. Well, let's check what we got. See, we have these little dots, and they can be 2 horizontal or 2 vertical. They can also be 3 vertical or 3 horizontal. I suggest throwing away the 3 vertical and horizontal boards. If you throw enough boards away, if you've been reading through the files, well, then you get a single DNA. Those are brilliant to have. They make it easy to level up. As you can see, this is basically how you do. You place it, and you can push the retry button, and you can kind of randomize your chances. It's basically just a random number generator and see if you can get a boost. And here I've actually linked them. Linking is important if you're a low level. It's the only way you're going to get level 25 in a skill. But let's play some more, get a different variation of abilities, so we at least have something. Some of the abilities here I'm placing are terrible. Antibody and crossfire healing, not so great, but better than nothing. So for now, well, let's just play some abilities. There are also negative abilities that you can get, as I will be basically showing off. Well, not really showing. I'll actually be demoing as many of them as I can get later on. But for now, we can see that it's switching between the ones, and there's a bad effect. Not a good one. Actually, there's only one of those bad effects I have never been able to get, and that is the lowered evasion. If anybody can tell me how to get it, I would love to, I'd actually love to try and get it. So, any help out there? Yes, please. You will also notice that on the DNA boards, there are levels on them. Evolved DNA will have, like, level 4 abilities, and those are crucial to getting higher levels of DNA. But for now, we can only get low levels on our DNA board, because we're sort of kind of level capped, if you will, until we reach. As we gain higher levels, we'll be able to get our over energy abilities at a higher level. But for now, I think we can get up to like level 5 or so. So we'll be using the random number generator, quote unquote, to hopefully get a little bit higher level. At lower levels, I forgot just how easy it is to actually get level ups. And that's because the numbers cannot randomize. At higher levels, let's just say level 20, it'll randomize numbers from anywhere from level 1 to level, let's say we get a level 1 ability. That means we can get +1 maximum. So we can get anywhere from level 1 to 21. And on top of that, there will also be the little randomized factor that if we use another skill, not the same skill that we're trying to level up and put on top, there's a chance we will not get the right skill. So it can be a little frustrating. I suggest taking the final chapter, well, not chapter, but episode of the game, episode 6, and playing that over and over and over again to get as many evolved chips as you can. Another feature is you can also mutate. If you combine one ability with another, there's a chance that it won't mutate to a bad skill, but it will mutate to a specific good skill, a rare ability. And I think I will be getting it about here. Something I was aiming to get at least, just to show it off. And I expected this full well to take like a 20-minute video of me just randomly hitting buttons. And maybe I would cut it down to something less. And here it is, a mutated ability. This one's actually pretty decent. It's basically like a self-resurrection ability. It only works once per episode, but it's really handy to have during a boss fight and if there's nobody that you can switch between. So the higher level it is, the more hit points you are resurrected with. So it's handy. It can't save you from everything though. It'll save you from normal deaths. Special deaths, well, that it won't save you from. And special deaths basically revolve around the enemy, like having some special animation where it grabs you in and it does something to you, maybe drags you underground or through a portal or something like that, or even eats you. So that it won't protect you, but normal deaths it'll protect you from. Again, a very handy ability to have. Not the best, but I like having it, especially on the harder difficulties. You'll see that ability be used a few times here and there on the hardest difficulty that I'll be playing, the Insane Mode run. But I'm looking here and I'm surprised that how well it actually went. I will not be showing this in future videos. I'm just showing this to sort of show it off. I'll post all the abilities in the thread, and people can, well, I'll make a little interactivity. People will be able to vote and choose what they think I should be using of skills. And no matter how suck they are, I'll try to show them off, if you want me to show them off. That's about as far as the interactivity I'm going to do with this thread. I'm still going to try to get the hang of things, let's playing, editing, whatnot. But, I don't know. I'm surprised how easy it went. Again, cross healing, it's okay, but I think it has a random chance of happening. I think it's like the healing ability, which just has a random chance of happening. But I'll write it up in the thread, and I will try to make a comprehensible version of it. Again, the next time you'll see me wandering around the CTI building is before an episode starts. So the next time you will see me wandering around the CTI building will be at episode 2. Right before I start the combat section. I'll be doing a little exploration, seeing what's going on, and if there's anything you'd like to comment on, any improvements, anything you'd like to see, anything I missed, then I kindly suggest you write in the thread and tell me, and I'll see what I can do. But for now, I'm going to have to say good night, and see you next episode.